This is Australia Bay, remote, empty, and beautiful. But when you get close, you realise something's wrong. All of this, thousands of kilos of plastic, didn't come from here. So a group of Sea Shepherd volunteers and the Indigenous rangers who care for this land came together to clean it. This is what it actually takes.
This beach just has to be one of the worst that I've seen. It's really sad to see so much plastic washing up and nets and fishing line.
When I first arrived to Australia Bay, it was like a slap in the face. You come into Australia Bay, this tiny little bay, not even 200 metres long, and it is covered head to toe in rubbish. One of the major challenges of getting up to Australia Bay and our camp, Hopeful Bay, is purely that we have to use boats to get here. There's no working airstrip in this area. We have to rely on our vessels. We have to bring enough fuel with us to be able to safely get here and get home. We brought about 1,200 litres of drinking water with us.
So here we are at Australia Bay, one of the most remote locations in Australia. It's taken us 2 days to get here, and we're just surrounded by plastic pollution from a plastics industry that doesn't care. This is another section of the cove that we've just arrived at, and as you can see, it's full of plastic water bottles. So we've got water bottles, single-use oil bottles, chocolate milk bottles, just bottles, bottles and bottles as far as we can see, mixed amongst polystyrene and all other items that we no longer need to use the volume that we're using.
I feel myself seeing all this rubbish and feel guilty for myself and for this land. All this land belongs to my grandfather.
This is up and down our coastline. Like, this is what the Australian public do not see. They will never see this plastic, but it is here and it is in significant volume, and it keeps washing in every single year.
So we've just found this massive, ridiculous ghost net, all infused and entwined in all these rocks, and the rocks are collapsed on top of it. And then because it's so far down to get back to where we are, so we'll have to chop it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pieces, and then carrying it all the way back up to the drop-off point up there. A lot of labour and hours and a lot of chopping. Let's get into it. There's no quick or easy way to get rid of ghost nets. You just got to keep working at them and gradually make the problem smaller. A net like this, so it's currently stuck up here at the moment, but the next wet season or cyclone that comes in can just move these rocks and just pull everything back out, and it just drifts like a big wall of death, and it'll gradually unfold and just float around, and then might end up caught on a rock or a reef somewhere out there and just cause untold damage and death and destruction and just waste of life. I love getting ghost nets out because I love turtles, and unfortunately I've come across 30 deceased turtles at least in my lifetime, and yeah, that just upsets me greatly. So slicing up nets brings me joy. It's hard work, but it's rewarding.
We're up here and everyone's making a huge difference. It's sad to think that not everyone can be here and see this, because I think you need to kind of see it to believe it. It's humid, it's relentless in terms of the sun, in terms of the physical activity.
This turtle nest here we found it. And see this? Only one survived, but he couldn't make it. That's how he can't get out. This is the most important thing, and especially the Yolŋu people clean all the rubbish. It's good for our nature, sea nature.
There's so much microplastics on this beach. Most of it's single use, and they all just break down, just turn into more tinier pieces of plastics, microplastics. There'd have to be over 1 million or something bottle caps here. Some of these products, they look like something the turtle might want to eat. A lot of bite marks. So hopefully we can get rid of the majority of it. You'll never get rid of all of it because it's under layers and layers. If you dig down a bit, there'll be stuff. There'll be big stuff, small stuff. It was a washing basket or some fishing basket. Deep you go, still plastic. It could be anything buried under here. So many thongs, shoes and all that. Or cosmetics. Just rope, straws. Because the waves come in and just wash a new layer of sand over the top. Sometimes you get a bit of string, you pull it. Before you know it, it's connected to another rope and then to another rope. All of a sudden you're pulling out a big net. This is just one random spot of the beach, but who knows what's under the rest.
It can be quite disheartening, and that's why it's so wonderful to see a marine conservation group like Sea Shepherd taking the time to come here and spend their days working with our rangers side by side and clearing all of this rubbish, doing wonderful things for the environment, for the ocean. And it's wonderful support for our rangers as well, because they are doing this work every week on their own.
Thank you for all this Sea Shepherd to come along and help me and help all these Navy rangers too.
We've just finished our clean-up here at Australia Bay on Martjanba. This is a 190-metre beach, and so far in the last 6 days we've removed over 6 tonne of rubbish from 190 metres. The volunteers and rangers have been out here from sunrise to sunset every day, cleaning, counting and sorting this debris, and we've just finished it. So we're all pretty excited, and we're going to now head back to Elcho Island.
This problem is global, and it's not about cleaning faster, it's about changing how we use plastic and who takes responsibility for it. This team will leave, the tides will return, but for now, this part of country can breathe again.